Good morning, everyone. We are discussing functions. What is a function? Definition we discussed. If f is a mapping from A to B, such that every element of A should have unique image in B, then f is called as function. We discussed it yesterday. So to become a function, if you represent on the graph paper, a function on the graph paper, every element of A should have unique image in B. Means x belongs to A. If x belongs to A, then it should be like f of x equal to y. There should be some y such that f of x equal to y. Means, for example, like this, f of x equal to x square if I am having. Whether it is a function or not, if f is a mapping from R to R I am taking. F is a mapping from R to R. So for every element in A, where A is real number set I am taking. Now, instead of taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can take real number set, or integer set, or natural number set, any set. So, for the sake I can take any set. So now I am taking real number set. From R to R, f of x equal to x square is a function or not. According to this, for every R means for every x belongs to R, here, there exists some y. There should exist some y. If exists, then it is a function or not. Means for every real number, you can find some square. Square of it must be there in the real number set, and in the positive real numbers. That's why the graph y is f of y equal to x square graph will be like this. Now, if you take any x value, if you draw a line, it cuts at only one point. Then only it is called as a function. If it cuts at only one point, then only it is called as function. Because what I told, to become a function, for every x belongs to R, there exists a unique image in B, I told. It is a relation such that every element of A should have unique image in B, I told. So to become a function, if you draw the graph of the function, every vertical line in the domain, if you take vertical line from the domain, if you take, it cuts the graph at only one point, then only it is called as a function. Now this is a 100% this is a function from real numbers R to R. If I take the same function like this, f of x equal to root x is nothing but y is equal to root x. So y equal to x square. X equal to y square. So graph of that function will be like this. If I draw the vertical line, it cuts at 2 points. Means x equal to 1 is having 2 images. Like x equal to 2 is having 2 images. Like any value of x is containing 2 images. So which is not a function. This is not a function, but this is a function. So every element of A should have unique image in A. That is what I told. Graphically, if you draw the function, you will get like this. A number of functions we already discussed yesterday itself. If n of A equal to m and n of B equal to number of elements B equal to n, then the number of functions are how many? We already discussed. Number of relations are m into n. Now, number of relations, function is a subset of the relation. So, 2 power mn is the total number of functions you can draw. So, you get 2 power mn relations you can find. So, this is a relation. But among all these relations, which are not the functions. So the number of functions we can try is what I told is A is having m elements. Every element can be mapped in n ways. So this becomes first element can be mapped in n ways, second element can be mapped in n ways, n into m times. So it becomes n power m functions we can find if n is having m elements, a is having m elements, b is having n elements, then the number of functions is n power m. Because in A, for the first element I can map to any of the n elements, and the second element also can be mapped to the same element. So total again n elements will be there. So n into n for m times for all the m elements. So that is n power m functions we can find, we can get. So number of functions are, this is number of functions. We already discussed it on yesterday. Just review with graph and same with graph. For a graphical representation, if it is a function, every vertical line intersects the graph at only one point. Then only it is called as a function. Otherwise, it's not a function. More than one point means. Next, vertical line. Keep in mind it is a vertical line. And number of functions equal to n power m. If A is having m elements, B is having n elements, then the number of functions is n power m. I told on yesterday itself. And number of relations I told on yesterday, if you remember, number of relations equal to 2 power mn. And number of Cartesian products are n into m or m into n. Number of Cartesian products equal to m into n. All this we discussed on yesterday only. Now we are discussing graphical representation. Now, this is what about about a function. Now, what is a 1-1 function we discussed on yesterday? What is meant by the 1-1 function we discussed? 1-1 function is every element of A having unique image is a function first. If it is a function, f is a mapping from A to B is a function, and elements of B, not every element I am saying, elements of B should have unique pre-image in A. Unique pre-image in A. In reverse direction I told, different elements of A should have different images in B. Different elements of A should have different images in B. For that I told, if f is a mapping from A to B, f is a mapping from A to B, such that A1 comma A2 belongs to A implies f of A1 equal to A1 comma A2 belongs to A such that f of A1 equal to f of A2 implies f of A1 equal to f of A2 implies A1 equal to A2, or f of A1 not equal to f of A2 implies A1 not equal to A2. Yesterday we discussed all this. This is 1-1 function. This is called as 1-1 function. Now, coming to the graph, what is a 1-1 function? Just now only we discussed 1-1 function means different elements of A should have different images. Means each element of A should have unique image in B, as well as elements of B should have unique pre-image in A. Means here the pre-images should be unique. Means every element of Y should have only one pre-image. Means should be mapped. If I draw the horizontal line now, previously for a function I told vertical line. Here, if you draw the vertical horizontal line, it cuts the graph at only one point. Horizontal line in codomain, if I take now. If I draw the horizontal line in codomain and it cuts at only one point, if it cuts at only one point, then it is called as a function. For example, f of x equal to 2x plus 3, and f is a mapping from I can say z to z, integer set to integer set and x, or only positive integers, so that I will take only positive integers, nothing will happen. what happens? F is a mapping from z plus to z plus I am taking. Positive integer to positive integer I am taking. So what happens? So the graph of this function, if you draw 2x plus 3 is the graph of the function. How do I get the graph of the function? This is simply we can take y is equal to 2x plus 3. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. Means the graph will be like this. The graph of the function will be like this. Whether it is 1 or not, using the graph we can say very easily. How? If I draw any non-vertical line, I want to say horizontal line in its codomain, then it cuts the graph at only one point. If you draw any line, in its domain means it is z plus, means up to infinity, any horizontal line, it cuts the graph at only one point. Like this. Any non-horizontal line, it cuts the graph at only one point, then it is called as a 1, 1 function. Because this is my value. Pre-image should be unique. So only one value should be there. So if it cuts the graph at only one point, then it is called as a 1, 1 function. Then practically, how to solve the 1, 1 function? Algorithm for finding 1, 1 function will say. What is the algorithm to check whether it is a 1, 1 or not? For example, without graph, how to find 2x plus 3, y is equal to, or f of x equal to 2x plus 3 is a 1, 1 function or not? Will cross check whether it is a 1, 1 function or not. Now, coming to this, how can I check it is a 1, 1 function or not? First of all, practically if you think, for any value of x, any integer, 2 times of that plus 3, some other integer will be there. So definitely every element can be mapped to unique image. There is no 2 images. But how to do? Mathematically. So algorithm. First step is, let a1 comma a2 belongs to the domain, or x1 comma x2 belongs to the domain. I am taking x1 comma x2 belongs to this domain. Now, what happens to f of x such that I am taking x1 comma x2 two elements such that which are belonging to domain such that f of x1 equal to f of x2. What is meant by this f of x1 equal to f of x2? I am starting that x1, x2 two elements having same image. I am taking f of x1 equal to f of x2. Means I need to get that same pre-image. So automatically then we can say that there is no different pre-images. So I am taking f of x1 equal to f of x2. What happens will be. So this is the first procedure. First step, we need to take x1, x2 belongs to the domain such that f of x1 equal to f of x2. Then what do you get? Means f of x1 is 2x1 plus 3 equal to f of x2 means 2x2 plus 3. 2x2 plus 3. 3 cancel and 2 gets cancelled, becomes x1 equal to x2. x1 equal to x2. If you get like this x1 equal to x2 equal to x2, then we can say that f is 1, 1. If you get always like x1 equal to x2 by taking f of x1 equal to f of x2, then we can say that there is only one pre-image. If images are equal, that pre-image also equal, means there is only one pre-image for every element in B. For all the elements in B, we have unique pre-image in A. Therefore, f is 1, 1. So, therefore, f is 1, 1. So in object you can draw the graph and you can do like this. In subject you can do like this. So two procedures for finding whether it is 1, 1 or not. Like this we can check whether the function is 1, 1 or not. One more example if you take, you will come to know that. If I am taking instead of z plus, R to R instead of Z plus R to R if I take instead of Z plus or first we take Z to Z plus to Z plus to Z or Z to Z plus, which is better. Z to Z then we will come to know. If it is 2x squared plus 3 instead of f of x equal to 2x plus 3, if it is 2x squared plus 3, what happens? x1 plus x2 belongs to Z such that what do I get? F of x1 equal to f of x2. F of x1 equal to f of x2 implies what do I get? 2x1 square plus 3 equal to 2x2 square plus 3. 3 cancel, 2 cancel, becomes x1 square equal to x2 square. Implies x1 equal to plus or minus x2, but I am taking z. That is more important. Plus x1 equal to plus or minus x2 means I am getting, if these two images, three images are equal, I am taking, I am getting three images. x1 equal to plus x2 and x1 equal to minus x2. Number. x1 equal to x1 square equal to x2 implies x1 equal to plus or minus x2. That means it is having two free images. That is first of all, how will be the graph? If you do the same with the graph, what will be? Y is equal to 2x square plus 3, graph will be y equal to 2x square plus 3, graph will be like this, like this, like this. If I draw any horizontal line in its domain, it is cutting at 2 points or at no point or at least 1 point. Means it is not 1, 1. It is cutting at 2 points, not at 1 point. So horizontal line is cutting at 2 points, means not 1, 1. Here also we are getting two pre-images, x1 equal to plus x2 minus x2. So not R. Not 1, 1. Which is not 1, 1. From the graph also which is not 1, 1. Like this you can say using the graph you can do like this. Subjective means for the, only for objective you can do using graph, but for subjective you should do like this. So take x1, x2 belongs to domain such that you need to get x1 equal to x2 if f of x1 equal to f of x2. If you are getting two different elements like x1 equal to plus x2 and minus x2, then you have two images, two pre-images for f of x1 and f of x2. Therefore, which is not 1, 1. Not 1, 1. Next, coming to onto. Coming to onto. How do I find whether it is an onto function? What is onto I know? Onto means, what is onto? Onto means every onto means, what is onto first? Onto means every element of A, every element of A should have unique image in B, that should be a function first. If it is a function, and then all the elements of B are mapped, all the elements of B are mapped means codomain equal to range. Codomain equal to range, then only it is called as an onto function I told. Then only it is called as an onto function I told. Means, how to proceed mathematically to find whether it is a function is onto or not. Onto or not. To find whether it is onto or not, two ways I get in graph and mathematical way. Mathematical way means we need to prove that codomain equal to range. For that, given function is f of x equal to, take the previous function 2x plus 3 first, as well as 2x square plus 3 next. First, f of x equal to 2x plus 3 is a function. Then what happens whether it is onto or not, we check. To check whether it is onto or not, by seeing it, you can say by observing, by substituting values. That is one way. And actual way is let y equal to f of x. Y equal to f of x. And find the x in terms of y. Find the x in terms of y. Let y belongs to R means codomain. Y belongs to codomain such that y equal to f of x. Such that y equal to f of x. Implies y equal to 2x plus. Y equal to 2x plus. Now what I wrote? X in terms of y means 2x equal to y minus 3 and x equal to y minus 3 by 2. Y minus 3 by 2. Now what is the domain of this function? Domain of this function. Domain of this function is R. Means for every y I am getting some pre-image in this. Means all the elements of R, y are mapped to some x here. Means if this belongs to the codomain again, means range equal to codomain I want to say. Range equal to codomain. Here this is the range. So range equal to codomain. Then we can say that function is onto. Then we can say that function is onto. Function is onto. Function is onto. Say if you draw the graph, it will be like this. Same 2x plus 3 graph will be like this. But how can you say whether it is onto? Take all the elements of the codomain. This is y. If you draw the horizontal line, it cuts at least one point. Previously for 1 1 should cut at only 1 point. Now it should cut at least 1 point. I am saying, see the difference between the two. If I draw any vertical, any horizontal line in its codomain, then it should cut at only 1 point is 1 1. Here onto means it should cut at least 1 point, and there is a big difference between the two. That is only 1 point. This is at least 1 point. Means there may be one pre-image or more than one pre-image. It doesn't matter. But every element of B should be mapped. That is the matters here. Means codomain must be equal to range. It can be mapped to one element or two elements. Doesn't matter from B. So from B you can map one element to all the elements in A. If B is having only one element, then codomain equal to range only. So what I want to say is all the elements of B must be mapped. It can be mapped to one element or two elements. So it can be having one pre-image or two pre-images, doesn't matter. So it should cut the graph, the horizontal line should get the graph at least 1 point. That is most important point here. So this is a onto function. 100% is a onto function. By mathematically also it is an onto function. Mathematically also it is an onto function. It is an onto function. The same if I do like this. Instead of R, if I am taking only natural numbers, instead of R, if I am taking only natural numbers, what happens? So every element of R should be mapped into natural number. Is it possible? First of all, for example, R is minus 5. How can I map minus 5? I cannot map to n. So it is not at all a function first of all. If it is a function, then only, and the codomain equal to range, then only you can say that it is onto. So basic thing to become 1 1 or onto, it should be a function. It should be a function. It should be a function. If the same, I am giving n to n1. If I am taking n to n1, every natural number to natural number, what happens? Whether it is a function or not. Yeah, every natural number can be mapped to some element here. 2x plus 3. Y is the element plus 3 times I can map. 100% it is a function. Now is it an onto or not? Is it an onto function or not? First of all, it is 1 1 because 2x1 plus 3 equal to 2x1, 2x2 plus 3. As usual, x1 equal to x2 because it is a natural number, no doubt. What about onto? What about onto? Now coming to here, do the same procedure. Let y belongs to R such that y equal to f of x, y equal to 2x plus. But x equal to, I am getting y minus 3 by 2, which is not natural number. It need not be natural number. For example, if y is 5, I will get a natural number. Means if y is odd, I will get a natural number. Y is even. Y is some even number, I won't get a natural number. So it is not an onto. It belongs to R. Means codomain not equal to range. Codomain not equal to range. For example, if I am getting here itself it is a natural number. If I am taking x is 1, I will be starting to map from 5. I will be starting to map from 5. This is natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So 1 will be mapped to 5, 2 will be mapped to 6 like this. But what about these 4? These 4 are not at all mapped to any element. So which is not a onto function. Which is not a onto function. This is every element is mapped to one element. So 100% it is 1 1, but not onto. But not onto. Coming to the graph. Same. If you come to the graph, same take. This is 0, 1, 2, and this is 3. If I am taking like this, this 1, 2, 3 like this. Now, if I am taking any line, horizontal line, graph is like this. I need to take this natural number to natural number, but this is natural number to natural number. So this cannot be, x cannot be negative. So graph will be like this. Graph will be like this. Now, if I draw a horizontal line here, does it cut the graph at any point? No. So cut at least one point in the domain I told. If I draw the lines in the domain like this, it is not cutting the graph, not at least one point. So it is not onto function graphically also. Graphically also. So, to cut the horizontal line, if you take within the domain, you should cut the graph at least one point. Then only it is called as onto function. Otherwise, it is not an onto function. Otherwise, it is not an onto function. So, this is not an onto function. Next is bisective function. A function is both 1 1 and onto is called as bisective function. Bijection or bisective function. A function which is both 1 1 and onto, both 1 1 and onto. A function which is both 1 1 and onto is called as a bisective function. Both 1 1 and onto is called as a bisective function. A function which is both 1 and onto is called as a bisective function. So to become bisective, it should be both 1 and onto. Like we took previously, f is a mapping from R to R, and f of x equal to 2x plus 3. This is 1 1 as well as onto. So this is a bisective function. Like this, a function which is both 1 1 and onto is called as bisective function. Both 1 1 and onto is called as bisective function. A function which is bisective only can be invertible. So a function to be invertible, then it should be bisective first. And inverse functions are deleted for this year, so we need not discuss about them. We discuss only about the bisective function, up to bisective function. So bisective function means a function should be both 1, 1 and onto. Means every element, like if you draw the graph, should cut the graph at only one point, and all the elements should be there in the B. Means every element of B should be mapped into A, and all the elements of A, like what I want to say, this is A, this is B, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. To become it is bisective, every element should be mapped to unique element, and all the elements of B should be mapped. Means simply n of A equal to n of B. N of A equal to n of B. So to become bisective, n of A equal to n of B, then only bisective is possible. Then only bisective is possible. N of A equal to n of B, then only bisective is possible. And a 1 1 such that a number of elements in A equal to number of elements will be automatically bisective because codomain equal to range. So to become bisective, number of elements in A must be equal to number of elements in B. The bisective means it should be both 1 1 and onto. That is most important. Bisective means a function should be both 1 1 and onto. Then it is called as a bisective function. Then it is called as a bisective function. And many more different types of functions are there. Those we will discuss in the next class.